Hello everyone, I'm still getting stuff pulled up. It's that kind of day. Stayed up a bit later than I should have, a bit later than I usually do. A bit, and I don't know what I want to play today. So there's that. So I just thought, hey Franny, how's it going? I thought while I'm making up my mind about it, we could just chat while I finish up my breakfast. Yeah, I suppose while we're here, we can put on some tunes or something. Have more noise than just the air conditioner. I don't know, is that the right mood? I'm hesitant to do anything, breakfast horror show. And now we're gonna cut open a cadaver. Yeah, it's. How you doing, Franny? How's everything? Not too loud, right? It's too hot. We're starting to get another heat wave here. Today is just the beginning, and it's already like gonna be 92 or 93, and it's only the beginning. So I'm right there with you. You know, it's like every late August, September, and then every like February, early March, it's like whoops, everyone is so done with the weather. We need it to cool down, and then we need it to heat up. Uh, which I mean, look, I'm right there with you. I'm not like judging. Like when I say everyone, I mean everyone, myself included. Everyone I know, everyone I hear online, it's like, this fucking heat. It's for the devil. So what do you think, Ronnie? Is today a Stardew Day? I'm thinking today might be a Stardew Day. You're gonna stream Stardew later? Oh, I should probably avoid that then, because you've threatened to drink the mayonnaise. So I may not be able to. Yeah, I remember that. It's like one of the most serious threats I've ever gotten in my life. You kidding? Yeah, I've been thinking, which is a dangerous thing to do. I know it's all, you always gotta be careful. It says as well, drink the mayonnaise in the game. Yeah, it's terrible. Like I'm never going to do it. I'm never going to watch you do it. But I've been thinking. No, here soon I'm going to be starting Zelda. I'm beginning to think I may not be able to afford buying the new game so soon after it comes out. I may have to save up for a bit. Regardless, I'm going to be starting a Zelda game. Going to freak me out by accidentally doing it at some point. So I think I may start with the replay of Breath of the Wild. Or maybe start Skyward Sword HD or something. I'm gonna stick to the plan. I'm gonna enter a Nintendo era for this channel. It's just not gonna be exactly the way I wanted. And now I find myself listening to some Metroid music, and I'm like, you know, I would really like to start playing Metroid here soon too. I just don't know if I want to do both of them at the same time, or are you familiar with either of those franchises? Like, I know everyone's heard of them, but I know you don't like playing games with a controller, so I'm assuming you've never played them at any point. Zelda or Metroid. Final Fantasy and Zelda both have no clue. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume the same is true for Metroid then. You excited to see some new things? Aside from a little bit of Symphony of the Night, I've never played Castlevania. And it kind of ticks me off because I want to play them. I just don't want to support Konami in any way, shape, or form anymore. So I don't, I'll never stream them. And I don't want to give them any money at this point either. It's crazy that we live in an era where you have to take those kind of measures. Like, which game was it that was taken away from people that had actually bought it? Like, it wasn't just pulled from the stores; it was actually pulled from everyone's library as well. I can't remember if it was like an Ubisoft game or what. I just remember at the time it was just like, that's a red line you don't cross. As far as I know, nobody was refunded for it either. Live service games were a mistake. Yeah, I think it's the Forza situation I'm talking about. Because it's like, it wasn't just that the servers were shut down. It wasn't just that they stopped supporting the online stuff. They actually just straight up removed it from people's libraries. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Of course, I don't know what it is, but it feels like here in the last several months, Google search has become terrible. It's like whenever it was like yesterday I was trying to find a song that I only remembered like, a line or two of the lyrics to. And usually I can do that in Google. I can be like quotation, blah blah blah, quote, end quote, and then the name of the band. But this time Google failed me. So I went to Bing. I went to Microsoft, and Microsoft had the answer. DuckDuckGo, that's a good shout. I remember experimenting with DuckDuckGo like several years ago. And I really of course this was back when Google was still decent, so I wasn't looking to like change search engines or anything. But it's nice to have options. Anyway, let's see if Bing can do pop-ups. I don't know why it's. Well, of course, without knowing the name of the game, even Bing is struggling here. Well, traditionally, right? Like, traditionally, I mean, again, like, shit's changed. Like, nothing is sacred anymore. But traditionally, even if you remove it from, like, even if you uninstall it, it's still in your library, so you can reinstall it at any time, because it's like, Valve will hold the files, because there are people who, it's your property. Of course, nowadays, it's not your property. You just get a license to have access to it, and I think my favorite counter to that has always been, if buying isn't ownership, then piracy is not theft. And while I'm not a pirate, wink wink nudge nudge, I have to say that legally. I'm not a pirate. But if I do start streaming some Metroid, most of them are gonna have to be emulated just for convenience sake. I physically own almost every Metroid game that's ever been made, and even some of the ones that I don't own physically, I own through like digital storefronts, like the original Nestroid and Super Metroid I bought on the Wii Virtual Console way back in the day. I also have the NES Classic and Super NES Classic, so I have them that way too. But I'll probably just emulate them because it's easier. I won't have to juggle 700 cables. And I know there's always the option of paying for the Nintendo Online stuff and accessing it that way, but I shouldn't have to if I already own them. And this was back when you actually owned the games you buy, so in your face, lawyers. And before Valfius TV gets sued, of course, I start playing Metroid, and then I get a cease and desist from Nintendo. because I'm that big of a streamer. I'm that important, you know. I average all of like 5 viewers. Big numbers, big numbers. Now that I've got some food in me, I'm beginning to think it might not be a Stardew Day. I mean, I'm tired. D&D always leaves me a little, which is actually impressive compared to my follower count. See, that's why I've always liked the idea of growing slowly. Like, I never want to be a really big channel, you know. Like, it would be nice if I could make all of my income from this, and then I wouldn't have to worry about work and all that stuff. But I don't want to be like 100,000 viewers in. I don't want to see so many messages flying by that I can't even read them. That's just never been my scene. It's like I feel like if there's more than, you know, a couple of dozen chatters, I would probably just fail to keep up with chat at all. And the chat box over here, like you know, just be shoo shoo shoo. No, I'm not about that life. Unless it pays well, in which case I'll suffer it. But I think I've already made peace with the fact that I'll never be able to just do this full time. Like, I'm able to stream consistently now because I have a somewhat limited work schedule, and my work schedule is mainly in the evening, so it kind of works out. I doubt I'll be able to maintain this forever. Depending on how this winter goes, I may be job hunting in the spring. How it goes financially speaking. Recycle. Please. Recycle. I'll be switching to water after this. I've already got the bottle. Have no fear, Franny. Have no fear. Just, you know, I'm an American. I think we're legally required to drink like 1 can of Coke a week. See, like, over here, that's not the norm, but if you, like, if you do save your cans and you turn it into, like, it's not like a recycling center, it's more like a scrap place than anything. Like, I'm pretty sure they do recycle it because they get, some kind of money out of it, but, you know, over here, you have to really go out of your way to do that. Like, I know over there, all of your trash cans are basically recycling bins, and the streets are perfectly clean, and the water tastes like beer, and you know all that. It's fantasy land over there. It's crazy. But you know, over here in America, we yeah, every time we try to get initiatives like that off the ground here, it always faces some kind of political resistance. It's like, well, who's gonna pay for it? I'm like, us, motherfuckers. Our taxes. That's what's gonna pay for it. You could build one less bomb, and in exchange, like, half the country could be a recycling utopia. I know that might be a bit of an exaggeration. It's been a while since I've looked up how much bombs cost, but they're pretty expensive. As are F-16s and... or F-35s, rather. I'm gonna look this up right now. I don't know how much per plane, but apparently the F-35 program will cost about $2 trillion over the course of its active lifespan. So that's neat. I wonder if that includes maintenance and all that too. You're testing mods for your Stardew, and the music to Stardew is so not fitting. I'm just imagining you walking out of your house and death metal starts playing as you're watering your crops and watering your cats and petting your chickens. Like, yeah! Fucking chickens, yeah! You know, just... it's a mood. Yeah, modder lets you use... I mean, I've never been a modder, but like that kind of thing does make me wish that, you know, I play the PC version of everything. It's like in my heart, I know I'm never going to mod, but there's always part of me that wants to have that option. It's a problem. So, I'm done eating. I think I'm about ready to start. But, before we do, Franny, I have a question for you. Have you seen... God, it's kind of an older trailer now, but I think it's still the newest one. Have you seen the latest trailer for Death Stranding 2? It's like 7 months old, but for some reason YouTube is recommending it to me again, so I kind of want to watch it, but I'm gonna take that as a no. So oh my god, oh Franny, oh no, in that case, allow me to take you on a journey. Where's the first Death Stranding 2 trailer? Hold on. Yeah. So this one's well over a year old. Yeah. There have been 2 trailers released so far. And they kind of together tell a story. Yeah, this was the Game Awards 2022. which I think was November. So yeah, it's this trailer's almost 2 years old. Have I never talked about it on stream? And Kojima is working on another game too called OD. Oh man, never? I am so sorry. As you can imagine, I'm a bit excited for both. I'm not going to be able to play Death Stranding 2 when it first comes out because it's going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive for probably a year or two. You know, that's how the first game was. So I'm assuming a similar pattern is going to be for the second as well. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you enjoy Kojima.
Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and
It's BB.
protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes and I'll wait. And soon I'll see your smile in a dream. Baby, don't worry, it's okay. I'll always be with you. Don't worry. It's okay.
No one should have to suffer such loss. You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor.
My crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
It wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation.
So let love warm you till the morning.
Should we have connected though? So you might have seen that one. I would be a little surprised if you haven't, because it's like I mean, again, like, you know, I'm a bit tuned into what Kojima's doing, so for me, it seemed like it was everywhere. But if you're not, like, you know, following that stuff, then I can see how it might be missed. So that was released at like late 2022. Like, Kojima trailers are about the only. I don't believe so. No. Like, I think that was like separated as like a shorter version after the fact, maybe. Because there were, I mean, that's always possible. Kojima's gotten better about his trailers as far as not having major spoilers, but he's such a tease. He'll just put major shit in anyway, but you don't even know it's major shit because it's, you know, like, shorn from its context. I like, I'm at the point where I feel like, you know, I'm not too fussed about spoilers anymore anyway, but especially with trailers like this, you know, everything's completely out of order. You don't have any context for any of the visuals. You know, it's just a vibe. And I'm totally fine with seeing stuff like that out of sequence, not really knowing what's going on. Especially because, you know, I won't remember half of it anyway until I'm actually playing the game, and then that specific scene plays, and I'm like, oh, that's from the thing! That's from the thing, you know? But anyway, that was the only thing we had from, like, you know, the end of 2022 all the way until, like, February or March of this year. And then we got this more detailed trailer, which I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, this trailer is fucking insane. If you haven't seen anything from this, I don't think you're ready. Well, see, I wonder, you know, I've been kind of wondering about that too. But, you know, at the same time, as you'll see in this second trailer, I'm just going to shut up and let it play. I don't want to do it injustice by doing a piss poor job of describing it. I was just...
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here.
Showers, let's
Courtesy
go.
of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out, cut off from one another. We want you to help us bring the world together.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only. You brought America together, helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger, still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
he said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. Guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. But I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me! Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
Ain't that something?
Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you?
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry. There are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
I mean, that's... I don't really follow, like, actors, actresses, and stuff like that, and I haven't seen too many new movies lately, so it's like, you know, I wouldn't know. But it is within Kojima's style for sure to... Because it's like, every character in the first game was modeled after an actor, an actress, a director. Some of the side characters were like manga artists and stuff like that too. Kojima doesn't really seem interested in character design anymore. He's just like, I've got friends in the industry. Let's do the thing, you know. Like, and I'm kind of happy for him, for that. So there is one more trailer. This is not Death Stranding, but it's Kojima, and I know nothing about this other than this trailer. Like, there's apparently been a bit of news and whatnot, but I haven't been following that. Generally, I just watch the trailers, and then I tend to avoid everything else, especially after release. Like with Death Stranding 2, after it releases on PlayStation 5, I'm not going to watch anything about it. I will wait the year or two it takes for it to release on PC, and then I'll just dive into it relatively blind at that point. What you're about to see is a completely different beast. And I'm going to go ahead and hide myself. Like, the reason I hid everything partway through the Death Stranding 2 trailer, the second one there, is because that trailer had some gorgeous shots, and I didn't want my ugly mug to cover some of that, so that's why I did that. I think that bit with the moon and that chiral creature kind of flying in front of it, I'm assuming it's a chiral creature. It may just be a BT. But it's like, that's a wallpaper right there, you know? Like, that's... it's so good. So I'm going to hide myself again here. I'm going to hide chat and all this. And, enjoy.
Hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started vending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started vending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started vending and quacking.
You want to talk about a trailer that tells us basically nothing. But he's working with Xbox on that one, so I might be able to play that one immediately at launch. I'll just have to probably sign up for the PC Game Pass or something to be able to enjoy it. Oh, right. This isn't... I play Stardew Valley on the Switch. I forgot. Remind me later. I'm probably never gonna update that.